guys, it's me again back on YouTube. Sorry for being gone for so long. I really had no idea what to post. I didn't want to give you guys some trash content, so I just stopped posting and tried, thinking. I came across a string of thoughts earlier this week, so I decided to explain it to you guys about the game of fame, as you can see from the title of this video. You guys can disagree or agree with me, but this is going to be a new series that I will try to upload on my YouTube channel. This will just be like some commentary series that I'll just do over like my digital art montages or just digital art time lapses, cause like I don't know what else to put, and I'll just probably like put photos of stuff that are important to the video if there are any on top of it for like a few seconds. I hope you guys like it, and this video will be things to be considered when you're trying to get famous, specifically the platform. Okay, so let's say you want to get famous. First, you have to decide which platform you want to use. You can try on practically any platform spanning from VSCO to like, I don't know, TikTok. If you're like any other person, your first thought would be, well, TikTok. More and more people have gotten famous there effortlessly, with their first videos getting thousands and thousands of views, and it looks so easy, so why not? Before I explain what I think is the answer to that, I have to ask you guys first. Why do you want to get famous, and for how long? If you want to get famous just for a thrill, then yeah, TikTok is your best bet, definitely. But if you want to stay famous, and want a slow-ish speed of like getting traction, then maybe Instagram is your bet. If you want to get rich and just have a lot of time in general, then YouTube it is. If you have so much time left every day that you're just completely bored, then maybe streaming on Twitch would be good. Of course, if you like editing, then maybe Pixar would be the one for you, or maybe if you like making filters, then maybe VS Code would be the one, but I don't know, I'm just gonna focus on these four, because like these are the ones I'm most familiar with, and even those I'm not that familiar with. I am not by any means famous. As of now, I have like 2,400 Instagram followers that I'm very grateful for, 9 YouTube subscribers, and like 60 TikTok people that follow me, so yeah, I'm not that famous. But like, what can I say? I have learned a few things from trying a lot of different platforms, so I'm just gonna share to you guys what I have learned so far. Like I said, many people think about going to TikTok if they want to get famous fast, but let me tell you, it's not that easy. I myself have a TikTok account, like I said, and you guys can follow it if you want. It's gonna be right here on the screen. It is Amanda Arts. Anyways, you might see a lot of people getting famous on TikTok and see that looks easy. I would agree that it is sort of easy, not to shade the creators on TikTok, but from what I have observed, it is what it is. It's kind of mostly luck, I'm sorry, but like, if your first video gets an okay amount of views, then your upcoming videos will probably do around that same scale of doing well. What people don't address, however, is the random drops in views because of just random shadow bans thrown around by a TikTok algorithm that can absolutely destroy someone from their motivational standpoint or an analytical standpoint. I am currently shadow banned for now, and that's like one of the reasons I decided to think of this. I still love TikTok though, it's kind of really good for creators who just want to get famous fast, like I said. In conclusion, TikTok is a great place to have very quick rise and fall, and it's very luck-based and unpredictable, though it can be fun for a few moments, but even then, I would say it is still possible to withhold yourself on TikTok for tons of time, but it's hard to do that. The next platform I want to talk about is Instagram. This is the platform I use the most for my personal brand because, well, it's the one thing I use the most on a daily basis, even before I had this account, which you can totally follow, by the way. It's right here on the screen. Anyways, I think growth on Instagram is unpredictable, but it's not as unpredictable as TikTok, because if you post something that suddenly gets on somebody's Explorer, it'll probably be on a lot of people's Explorer pages, and you'll probably gain a lot of followers and likes and stuff from that. But on the other hand, it is mostly slow and steady. I myself have had a very fast growth that suddenly slowed down tons in the past few months, which I am still grateful for because I still have some sort of growth and do not have a decreasing amount of followers and stuff, so yeah. But it's really hard to tell too for anybody what post is just gonna do well once, what can be turned into a series, and what will do well from now until forever. For me, the thing that normally does pretty well is Minecraft YouTube fan art. So yeah, you might see that a lot on my page. Not only because I like it, but also because it does pretty okay. The thing about Instagram is that if you gain a following, they'll most likely be there for a long time. So it's really easy to have a following here and withhold it. So if you have some time in your day but not that much, I want to get famous slowly and stay famous, I'd say Instagram is your way to go. Thirdly, I want to discuss YouTube. Now, YouTube is what you're currently watching me from. If you can't tell, which I would hope you would tell by the way, you can totally sub and like and ring the bell if you want. But that's all your choice. I'm not gonna force you. Anyways, YouTube is so much more analytical than everything else if I do say so myself. Many creators here, for example, Dreamers Taken got big here. There are tons of studying of the YouTube algorithm. So his first vid already did really well. Until now, he still understands so well that all his videos get at least a couple million views. I myself have not studied the YouTube algorithm at all because, well, to be honest, I don't care because making YouTube videos is just a pastime for me. And I don't plan on getting big here. Though it would be nice, but I don't think I deserve it because I barely give any effort. But even if you study it back to back like Dream did, I wouldn't say your odds of getting famous will be as well as him, even if you do practically the same thing. Not to discredit anyone here, but what I know about YouTube is that if you have tons of time, YouTube is your home. You can post for a whole year consistently and only get traction then. And that's just how YouTube is. It's not a bad thing, and it's really nice if you want to gain traction slowly and you have a lot of time in your day and you like editing stuff. So YouTube is more of a long-term passion project if I do say so myself, but I really do see it everybody who goes on YouTube because, well, YouTube, everybody uses it, and it's really nice to see small creators finally gain traction here after tons and tons of effort being put into YouTube for practically years. The last one I'll be talking about is Twitch. If you don't know, Twitch is like a streaming website used by streamers or YouTubers who just have free time. I personally do not stream on Twitch, but I do use it quite frequently for like background sounds, because Twitch streams last hours. I would say that Twitch and YouTube are very similar. I would also say that the amount of time given on Twitch is higher, but the effort is less compared to YouTube because it's a live stream. You don't have to edit, you don't have to make sure everything's okay. If something goes wrong, then it goes wrong. You can't fix it, But because of that, I'd say it balances each other out. Similarly to YouTube, it might take years to get traction, but it is for the most part stable like YouTube. In conclusion, Twitch is a low effort but high time YouTube. Now that I've explained my train of thought in this video, what will you choose to get famous on? Do you think this is a good video? Because my mouth is so tired from reading this. I use scripts by the way. So I hope this was a pretty okay video at least. Get ready for the next video in maybe a month maximum or a week if you're lucky, about the importance or lack of importance of consistency in the game of fame. Now I'm gonna stop talking before I dry my mouth because I'm really tired of talking. So please subscribe and stuff if you want to. And bye bye. Oh, and by the way, none of this is actually factually proven, but it's what I think I've learned throughout the years of watching people watching YouTube videos and understanding and trying to understand. So yeah.